What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, we have to take care of the daily, the Jeep. I know we all want to work. I want to work on this JDM Red Evo, but I do have some stuff to do. I have to install new shocks on the Jeep. I have to install tie rod ends, sway bar links. I don't think I have to do the ball joints yet. They all look good, but we are going to be installing this, and then maybe later on we will get to washing this car. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that in a separate video, but we have to start with this car. Look at, this is not me obviously at all, but let's go ahead, get the Jeep going, enjoy the time lapse. I'm not going to do a specific how to, but I might cover some stuff, so you guys might learn a couple of things here and there. But let's get these two cars out of the garage and bring the Jeep inside. And I need to also switch tires and get an alignment. I already bought tires for the Jeep because I'm literally hanging, like I'm literally risking my life at this point basically. So I'll show you guys right now. Let me get these cars out of the way and bring the Jeep inside. Is inside, and this is exactly what I meant by me saying I have to change my tires. Don't tell me nothing. I never let my tires get to this point, but the Evos took priority, but my life is also important. So we have new tires already in here, but first, if I'm gonna do something, might as well just look over everything, change over everything. So I'm gonna do new shocks, tie rods, end links, you name it, everything. So let me go ahead and start with the driver's side, replace everything. So enjoy the time lapse. I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible because I honestly wanna try to clean the Red Evo today. So let's see what happens. So you guys know I'm a little bit extra, and I hadn't even checked the tie rods of this car, but this is exactly why I'm switching everything in the front end suspension and even in the rear. This boot is ripped. It has literally no grease on it whatsoever because it was ripped probably for God knows how many miles. This is the first one I take out and it's already ripped. So good thing I'm changing this. You can see that all of the ones I bought are not basically, they are brand new. So moving forward, later on, after I finish a complete side, I'll walk you guys through, just in case anybody with a Jeep is watching this, I'll walk you guys through how to do this. It's honestly super simple, and I'm trying to do this as quick as possible, but I'll cover it once I finish this side, okay? But very important, check your ball joints, tie rods, sway bar links. Look at the sway bar link I removed. Destroyed. destroyed. The bottom side, destroyed too. Honestly, this is crap. So this is completely loose, as you can see. Good thing I'm changing it. Let's go ahead and finish this side up and move to the next side. know that point where it's a love-hate relationship with cars? That's the point I'm in right now. This particular piece right here was such a freaking hassle. I already got it out. I got it off camera because it was so hard to take out. And again, I'm assuming there's an easier way. I didn't go on YouTube or anything like that. But the tie rod was right here, so there was no way for me to hammer it out. And you know, those tie rods are basically like a press in, like they're pressed in with this, not like a ball joint, but more or less the same thing. It wouldn't come out. Point is, I'm at that point where I just want to freaking curse at the car and just forget about this and just start working on that over there. But I got it out. I'll continue with the time lapse now. That was so frustrating. I literally spent like, I would say, an hour just trying to take this out for no reason. Everything else should be pretty simple. I already did this shock over here. All I have is this one, which I can actually hammer it out. This is what I mean. Like over here, I can hammer it out. Over there, it was on the inside, so I couldn't even hammer it out. Anyways, enough ranting. Let me go ahead and take this one out, put everything up in the front together, and then the rear should be super simple. I just have 2 shocks to install and 2 links, which is just bolts, and put it back in. So let me go ahead and continue. Just like that, we are finally done with the front. Just to cover a little bit of what I did to replace your shocks, there's 2 bolts right here. 1 to remove them, 1 bolt on the top, just 1 bolt. This comes out, put it back up, 1 bolt, 2 bolts, and that's it. You switch your shocks. For the links, another easy thing, 2 bolts, remove this nut right here, remove the bolts, replace the sway bar link. And then for the tie rods, which was a little bit complicated, not this one in particular, this one's easy. Just remove the castle nut, hammer it out, and loosen this bolt right here, and you just literally twist it out. The complicated one was that one right there, which I don't know if you guys could see that well, but again, I didn't have where to hammer it. I didn't have where to hammer it out like this one, where I could just hammer it out. So I had to remove the whole entire bar out, which was a pita. But that's pretty much it. The ball joints don't have any rips, so I'm gonna keep the new ball joints for later once I do need them. Besides that, this side is completely done, and let me show you guys the other side too. Pretty simple. Again, shock, 2 bolts, 1 nut, this tie rod end right here, this tie rod end right here. Make sure that you guys do use your little pins. Make sure that you keep this safe with the castle nut, and make sure that you tighten everything up. But again, it's just removing the bolts, unscrewing the tie rod, and installing reverse process. And for the sway bar link, same thing, bolt, and you're good to go. Just finished the rear, and the rear was so much easier. Literally, they couldn't make it easier. 2 bolts, 1 bolt there with a welded nut on the other side. So just remove, same thing on the bottom, just remove from this side, the nut comes out. And then for the link, comes out, the nut's welded on the other side, so it's super easy. And then this one on the bottom does have a nut, so you have to put a wrench on one side and the gun on this side, but that's it, simple. So 4 bolts in and out. I finished both sides in less than 20 minutes. So we are done with the Jeep. Finally, now I'll take it tomorrow. You guys won't see that, but I'll take it tomorrow, get these tires mounted and get it aligned properly in a machine, just to make sure that it's completely good, because this is my daily, so you know, need to be safe, a little bit safe. And just like that, we are completely done with the Jeep. I am super tired, so I don't think I'm going to be able to wash the Evo today. I want to take my time. I want to jack it up, remove the wheels, clean everything. Even though it's not going to be a detail, I just kind of want to clean it, see what I got, you know, look at the paint condition, change the wheels to the BBS wheels, because I have to do that like right away. Those wheels look ugly. At least I don't like it. So I'm gonna leave that for the next video. I'll take my time. It's already gonna get dark pretty soon, but if you have any questions in regards to the Jeep, I know I didn't cover everything in detail like I always do, but I kind of just wanted to rush over everything. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and like always, I'll get back to you. But look at how bad all the links were literally destroyed, every single one of them. The tie rods, this one was good, this one was completely cracked, and that one was cracked too. The shocks, there was 2 that were blown and 2 that were good. The 2 rear ones were good. So all in all, super worth it. I think this whole kit was like 80 something bucks, and the ball joints I'm gonna keep for later. So I think it was worth it, honestly. It just took me like what, a couple of hours. It just took me a couple of hours, and honestly, the Jeep is basically good to go. Now with the tires and the alignment, I'm pretty sure that car is gonna last me for another 40,000 miles, which is insane to think. Anyways, let me end it there. Let me clean up the garage. I left a mess on the floor, so I'm gonna mop it right now. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below, and I'll try to answer every single one. Until next one, the next one should be good, because I'm gonna wash the car, and I should be able to go over the plans with the Red Evo, which I know a lot of people are asking me, which is gonna be interesting. But anyways, like always, keep grinding, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.